Abusiano pay me ma wakwaba. Anopɛ me chia wo baby a wo hwɛ me afri. Sɛne ɛwo nim no. Ɔman Ghana ho don ti de bia yɛhyia. Ɛyɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ. Ɛkyerɛkyerɛ ho ha wa ɔman no sɛdia esi ɛkɔ. Edin no yɛ Dr. Ren intimisrɛ wa wo ba na wa share video no ɛde ama me. Aminchia yenu mo a ɔmo hwɛ me ɛwɔ ɛyɛ YouTube Stephen me ma wakwaba. Yenu anu so ahwɛ me nyina ɛwɔ Facebook. Me ma obi bia akwaba. Ɛna wo hwɛ me title a me de atodwa. Very simple, tiawa. Title bi a me gidi sɛ me no mienu nyina ye bɛyɛ adwene. Ne yɛde bɛkɔ adwendwem ne hunu baabi a wɔman Ghana no akwa akoduro. Ɛnɛ ɔman Ghana no baabi akwa akodu no ho nkɔmɔ na me no obedie. But ebesa wo yɛ aso na wo tie me ɛwɔ asopɛm. Wo de wo yɛ MPP ni, wo yɛ NDC ni a. Me nka sɛ don't support your political party. But for once ɛnɛ nkɔmɔ ya me no obedi no. Yɛmfa Ghana. NC enim yɛnya botae no sɛ Ghana. Why? Ubetia, your finance minister, Zigma Memoakwaba, Amaria Memoakwaba. I mean, your ruko, I mean, can your ruko, no, Miriam Medino, Ashisha soup. I mean, your ruko, no, tentemwa, Inuanamua, Omaba, Womobe support to Medino. Say sweet na, Ewahase, pious, Ewaha. Yes, Francis and so Ewahase. Oliver Ewahase, Kwesi and so Ewahase. It must say, wow, ba senior when you bring no, no, share video no, at the Amayana Ako any. But that's it. So say, Wajibra, Obabe, Romson Coxon, Miangasa, Eja, Minia Penny, all the way, or Birmingham or Shemi. Say, no, Wakwaba, Agwesi. Isaac and so Adams and so Ewahase. Roko on 1 year and Roko from day one. You have been supporting us. What do you say? We have people on here NDC for almost supported Dr. Ren, even though sometimes they disagree with me on some of my stance. It's the beauty of democracy. What you say? The beauty of democracy is that even though we still have mutual respect for each other. What you say? Because at the end of the day, no mind who don't. Hey, Prof. One of the great prophet of the land, England, Prophet Frank Ochin, so Ewahase. And everything come simple after Ghana's economy, and the reasons why we should not, put our trust in politicians, especially this particular government led by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And for me, say based on the research, I will try and then educate or inform you about the reason why I want to ask, why do you still trust Ken Ofui Atta? Do you still trust the finance minister? For me, I have said, if you trust the finance minister, then it's either say you are allowing ethnic jingoism or tribal bigotry to lead you. For me. And I'll give you my basics and explanations here today. The reason is very simple. This is a finance minister who promised, say, Onfa Ghana and co IMF. Is that correct? And I just okay. And I want it. One said the finance minister was promising the whole nation, say, we were not going to go to IMF. Not only him. There was a lot of MPs. Said Ghana will never go to the IMF. Now the question is, we are at IMF and I need IMF. Ya call IMF one I am call ambo. A question amibusa. Question amibusa on say the finance minister promised quoted Bible to back his claims, saying call IMF. Now today, Ghana ya call IMF and I am call IMF. Let me tell you something in this life. You see, we will be now your Christian, and now we a Muslim, and now we a Riasini. A dear Bakwa, nipa, here a war, no, unokre. Because you see, who call a Bible, now who call a court, cranwa. Rebecca said, the truth, your truth will set you free. Unokrentino, de biano, where the ehihao. Unokrentino, de biano wasumbi. But the question is, a finance minister now would deal nimino. Aso, would didn't credit ma o my Ghana na. A DNT and a finance minister ain't didn't credit farmer or my Ghana. Is it because they say, oh my way Ghana fwashe? Ana sebio mawuno se sebio yemfa adwene no a oba de atwedi ampon bataya adom de adom ye no yemfa ya adwene ne nkwa adwendwene mu eno nti nsam a wo mo ka bia no na ye disu yodio and Number 2, the president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Some of us were part of it and about power. Some of us, I tell you, I've got marks to show. And I sometimes when I say this, the blessed memory of my dear dad. Those days, trying all the best we can to organize the Enzima vote for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And under him, for the first time, the Enzimas voted massively for him in Jomoro in 2016. We faced death threatenings on the campaign trail. It was not easy because we believed in his ideas. We believed in his visions. I believed so much in Akufo-Addo. And you see, Akufo-Addo did not show me, I did not see him doing one or two things. So I believed in his words. You are a Christian because you believe in the words of the Bible. You've not met Christ before. So based on the words, I would believe you're a Christian. And until from the words, then when it manifests, now you have what? You have faith and believe in what? The Bible are. And so somebody like me, Dr. Ren, I believed in the words of Akufo-Addo. That Obak said Obey president, not dollar na 4 CD 50%, 50 pesos no. Or catch them say, Waba Obeshe ama baumia, abua manoma to akwede, to na kwem, senia Ghana, sidino, and to 10 pounds because Mahama Jumana warrior no, na one jenny ye. So I believed in the words of Akufo-Addo. Because of the words, some of us, the educated literature, Yefrinzima, went out there to convince our brothers and sisters. Say Akufo-Addo wawabano, and new things are going to change from the worst to better. From the worst, our known as Mahamadiya Komunu to a good economy. To an economy, menubumienu young copet bosia bo and son yade they have funded a budget. So I believed in Akufo-Addo. You see, character is everything. Character is everything. When we say character, When you come to politics, if you're a man without character, you don't deserve to even go occupy any position in life. Your character is subai. One of the things my father taught me, I say, eja, omonya botare. Ekondeke emusnane, the way he behaves, give him a job. My papa say, so person unyonku subaya, manejumanye. So person will be subaya, manejuma. When in opposition, Akufo-Addo said many things. One district, one factory, one village, one dam. We make sure say Ghana is going to move from the raw-based material to, your friend is saying, value addition. He was going to ensure that because the fundamentals were weak under Mahama, they are going to make sure that the fundamentals will be strong and that the city will regain her strength against the major currencies in the world. The words of Akufo-Addo. I believed in his words because I did not see any tangible evidence, but based on his words. Words are powerful. Words have meanings. And that is why you see when you take the good book of the Bible, it tells you, say, power, life and death lies in the power of the tongue. So what a man speaketh, a man has to respect it. Because what comes out of your mouth defines who you are. Akufo-Addo can same way and ye GD. Oh, Akufo-Addo so my finance minister, wako ye. Again, they gave us the friend is saying the chronology of even his brother, the history. School sa wako. Say nam so wako ye oni die. Obeye finance minister there. Oh, Ghana ebe for yentu mapefra. Because se tepe de wanko ye. Inti no ohun so. Inti the Yale trained every. Now let me tell you something. We believed in the words of Akufo-Addo very much. And so when Akufo-Addo finally became the president and telling the many Ghanaians, say, we're not dear, Oba won't operate family and friends government. We're not dear Oba, and your friend Oba be operate family and friends. We're not the Oba and the ministers Oba so. I want to show you the character. When a person does not have a character, now you have to be careful. Because you see, when one have a character, his words, write it down, his actions are in tandem. And utu kwa santimemwa. Ye fa ahemfofo no omo kasa. Ye se na na de wo sia woyo. It will come and say with this. When a person's words and actions are in tandem, that person has a character. When a person's words and actions are not in tandem, the person does not have a character. Into a bear man, be show boso be worry. O shebo no wendi na ne boshe no so a. Wo be catch so a bear man sanse ni we bu kwase a. Because and someone wo de kato wo so no, enya no wo di so. Sa na amanyosem no ye fa Akufo-Addo a. Woni ni nua Ken Ofui Atta no a wo mu quote Bible. Enemy no ka say, almost spending over $400 million US. So somebody see cathedral. Na be see cathedral no foundation po. Yentimi do baby na mpesompo ya be do Lenten level. They promise us. They spoke to us. Now, number one, President Akufo-Addo was who about one operative family and friends government. Me busa me no me. What the Ausia ayo and now on fa Ausia enyo. Answer me. Ye din komo. Ye suade. Number two. Was so about obe operating on a lean government. What be ye me busa? Or is he operating on a lean government? And you ma Akufo-Addo catch e no. One one no 7 year dey judge no. Because I woke up quarter. As somewhere the be judge why we no asem. It won't know any more assembly, Gina Soon, ye busa your own questions. Number two, may busa would be a Macy Subi. Was see he was going to operate on a lean government. Is the President Akufo-Addo operating on a lean government? Answer me. Me see another for MPP no tour, for NDC no tour. Yama ya adwene ne nya adwuma. You de yama ethnic jingoism no. That kind of tribal bigotry no. Wo de mesra wene ye fantufo. Number 3. Woman panyini ka kyerɛ yɛn egyina TV so simpie so. Waka kyerɛ the whole nation say won kototo V8 emfa ma ne ministers. Meboa ana munyima no e. Abusia agroi adwuma ya ye die ye ne munyina na edi otimu de munyima no. The president promises say won konko the enkofa cars V8 it costed the taxpayers money almost $200,000 US. Won kofa Ghana fosi kanko enko crackers embre ministers maybe some what they are see ayo ana is a question. Number 3 no questions na dey me busa wa na kasa fa kwa dwendwene mu fa wo totono yoma wo wo ba no so e ma wo remfi se wo be share e ma wo remfi se wo be share program no wo share so obo ade entine ni mu fa nkyere di enuoma ekufu ado na ka kyere so obeyi wo se me ye papa panyin na me ka kyere me ma se sisi ebusua na mu ayedin ti ye benu musuo de atwen wo pe enti efiri na ekosika ese metua ede ma me ma school fees no first nanka me ma tax ne be fa mu ko school sisi enam sa ho kyera benti mo be nante akọ school mo nyina ma jepine wo papa no so obete obekate ne cost so wono de wo so wo ba no enuama wo ba no be ye de aboa wo no obe make sure se mo ho beto na obe hu ane se papa no o se mo nante ko school no beti eso or rent limousine one nam ano di sika no ese wo de man kwada no de fa car ko school no wono de odene nam ano de fa limousine aneja wodene namwa ano o se wo pe bose mi bisa nyansa be na wo sa asem the enti ameka sa asem we nyina na se president Akufo-Addo promise yen say wono de wo ba enam the gangantuan the staff mahama efaye ewo ni Jubilee House no no ba wo betiso maybe some question staff no mo ya adwuma wo Jubilee House o man penyin Akufo-Addo wo de wo sia yoyo ana wateso ana questions ena maybe some because ye kwa ni mo no see ebie nneoma bi so niema Ghana 14 sembiase because nyasa what goes around you send ya menua oketechi kan because we don't know what goes around us in Tino. It's like yentinu mebiase and ye hunu de ekoso and nti akwa say yeti kronim sa e krono ayetim menua ba wo hweme menua be ma wo hweme menka entu wakoma menka embo hu Ghana meka from day one amanfo di matem me say atem didi eno na wo de bre me dia and you forget because Jesus Christ po a wo Bible mu a yesua no wo yawo no so media insult I'm not afraid of it na mo be di matem a di mi atem a no kure wo mu na fa to wo de wo said the Dr. Ren kan ya said Ghana was broke in 2019 no e no kure ana anya no kure. The Dr. Ren Kachara will say the 2020 budget, it is not going to do nothing for the Ghanaian. And some men of freedom fighters, young Kaya, a young tro, ayaka, ayatro. The Yakin at the end of the day, a yano crankwa. And now Rebecca Chara say a Akufo-Addo, who seek out the banker, Konakui, because one fa was here and yawo, woman a catcher is young call IMF. Woman a kanye, Ken Ofui Atta. Finance minister was saying we will never go to IMF. And I mean, IMF no, Yako, and I am going. A question, this is a man who quoted the Bible, used the Bible as his reference to back his argument. Said, "Young go IMF." It could reach it. One me pagan of watch him. One me fan in san to in san you man can't say, "Me na me can't say young go IMF." Na mo masem yaba enunti sebio masesa madwene na we de me kan se young go na enso mo fan cheme. One me pacha. The Tiyan so the IMF has no respect for you Because when someone tip politics now, go around. Because woman say sebio wo. Mimboa santie ne mutia. Woman say banesa asante akanman dodo no dɔɔso nti. You have do omachi. We will allow ethnic jingoism to take part of our reasoning. Now today, what do we see? I'm coming to give you promises upon promises by this Ofui Atta's government. 2016. Promises I would do promise yen manifesto was 631 promises MPP from 2016. Echo 2020. Now promises 631. Now 86 per and will deliver. From 631 promises, they were able to deliver only 8 of those promises. Now ask yourself this question. Say, oh, mark one more. Bijiri se komenya F. Anameboa. Say na dey wasi BC as a wasi no. West African then SS for the no saba. Kabe mark one more 5F. So now a whooping 45 promises, you know. Woman fulfill you. You see, these people are woman, ye di wo machinwa. Ye pese ye di wo man sika e di ama wo say woman titi bi hu na woman fan hwe wo man ni nyina. They are not people that we need to trust. When say me come on be bury no but tell me say the entia. Make us say it is only a fool who would trust Ken Ofui Atta. Because there are evidence do bebre our catch yenya wonu ankasa bosha wo share on this. Ebi kura what the Bible ebe bata no. Just what the Nyankopon din di agro. What the Yesu Kristo no Nazareth ni ba no, what the din di agro. Na yen kwaye ne. Edi na esia aba Ghana fo mu nya nhuru ye. Banking sector and sensem na ekoso. And I met me wasi. Yes, baby about this banking sector. And perhaps maybe you be really common. But TSC say, doctor, as some way they will catch and say the banking sector cleanup was the worst decision that this president Nana Ofui Atta and his government took. Okay, Kennedy Japan can say it is the best. Kennedy Japan there. Say you say I didn't kuna nyansa so nyansa wo dia pesika na nyasa nyansa ne bi no betim di o man Ghana fo ani John Wangasa de ne MPP for crying him so wono de sebio won sem fata so be leader ti yem finance mo nye de entonche na yenko the banking sector clean up no ubekaya 20 a friend is saying 17 thereabout and Ofui Atta 2017 August mu won Ofui Atta year banking cleanup exercise. Na now wo mususu say the Ghana your banking system na kwakoye no. Sebio savings and loans ifo bi wo wa. Wo mu ni sika. Oma ho ode no esom bo betimi enye bidi ama wo mu depositors enam so man tutu wo mu hye ye nti. Ti no ye wo ma dwene say we omoye eye nsachiraye. Na yesiesie ye banking sector no sene ya obi di sika koto banka obekọ na success teku anasempo a okọ bank wa ne sabeka ne sika ti banking clean up exercise no ni nyina ne say aban behwe ama banks been take advantage upon the depositors ka depositor obi a odi ne sika koto bank ana woto either commercial bank, savings and loan, or any of the investment banks. Enti aba asa no ye nyina ye ka so we die e ya sempa so man panyin ehunu say ye bank no wo mu asebio savings and loans bi ni commercial banks bi ni the other banks bi mu ahoden no NCP NCTA entumi mmoa ye koye nim no mpese o mboa de a ene ye na ne ensachrai papa no mde be de o mde beba na tie ye Ghana ye wo banks bi a o mu ye kukudam o mu ye banks bi a Oma ye adwuma no ache. Oba abrochire kura no a ye wo banks bi wo hɔ adum pempenso bi a aya no ma ho ɔde ne no mu sika sɛm no. Ebi wo hɔ na depositors no they default in payment of their debt and our loans no sorry their loans no. Nti eba ne sa ma adwuma no a banks no ye na ya no mo brɛ. Nti eba sometimes aya na the central bank eba mu ebeboa. So one was thinking say ye be banking cleanup exercise there. The central bank, the bank of Ghana will come and assist and help your banks here. Sebu, womu dinanka, womu customer base, also teach you GN Bank. The customer base bank, over 1 million. They just say, nipa 1 million Ghana for any our for muti kronimu. More crates or mutina kronimu. And the save was our bank. It be a Unibank. Many other banks many winning UT Bank winyina ene aban ne behwe no waboa no consolidate wo mo na wasoso o masin kakran kodum pempe so betumi ase gina wo mo na aso biem na wagya wo mo amako sika na banks be mako na one of the major banks no munya 5 billion e ko wie echi aban ne de 25 billion Ghana cedis ana odigu banks Odigu banks no. I was so the NCC, you know. Now, comedian success bio. Some Missy Bibia say na me see at the crown a ye an army boy. A question and a maybe sir. Sir Adia say, nay, see, Adia no I say, you could see, but the car a coffee fitting. Missy fitter. When I say Miss Parker me car no ignition no engine so papa. I am a kitchen. What's your fabra? May I see, but the car ne koya. Fitter no medical ne command. Instead, say obesha maka na ye. Because I had half idiot. Because fa me car. Because ya feed car no aje gon kra. At the end of the day, we be say, o car no they call fitting shop no. What they call say o car no kwa koye ni ye ana wo kwa ma fitter no asay no. We dey the banking sector no. You see aban ebe mu na aban na your banks ni. Mene oka say nkofo bi sika since 2017 ye good banks omunya wo musika sika no a aban se banks no enye wo madwuma yentu ono bagye no aye no ono de wo buy kra they are condemned to grebu wase ni nyina now ye dey free one ye dey call ye name no enyoma enam sa banking clean up exercise aban ye ya wanye ni yenti ene yakudum pempenso a yedu wa aban no nhyehyɛ bebre nso a wote bae no ambeboa oman Ghana enyumakuo bi te sɛ one district one village one dam programs ahodoɔ bebre aban no de bae no ambeboa oman Ghana ene napco wɔn krom koyɛ ɔmo adwuma yi yentua wɔn ka ana ambeboa wo yɛ napco ni na usika wo last 6 months pay yetua wa bɛka kyerɛ yɛ na yɛnda aban na se emfama because ya bomb de rules youth in afforestation obokoye adwuma so wochine bi na yebetua musika bi di ama wo mo a besine dodo no anya wo maketua omokodan rem oman no ho donti now you see sir a fictitious and hollow programs aban no kan so wo de magana wo de yen hyehyɛ wo de boa wo man Ghana no sa programs no dodo no aban no sebio we di nokre amfa ma wo man Ghana eno nti na me sha ase me di nkan ka kire waba aban no ne nsem bebre waka wontimi endi so abesi ne ondi so clearly no aban we nya aban a ese ye ginity moving forward as a people aban we nya aban a ese ye ginity so be ka kire say there is not going to be any banking haircut ese ye ginity biem so there was not going to be any haircut in our banking sector. And then maybe say, what could say, oh, what could you bank usika our bank now? Coin no kusi maybe say a question. Where the didn't come more, I am not my boame. And come on, why ye now Muslim the answer. But you can haircut. It means accept less than what was due in a particular loan account. You can't haircut, a banking haircut. It just say you should accept less than what was due in a particular loan account. In the end, say the 10,000 call bank, and I'm going to investment. A year friend is saying treasury bill CB. A friend say data banker. The abino any haircut no, I no say famba. There's not going to be any haircut. They just say me 10,000 at that data banker. Me kono me 10,000 no I buy a mommy assurance said the 10,000 will still be there. And only a friend no haircut. Intimsika I buy fan in sanka. The abedibe two sa pepe. Now when economy, the finances of every economy no a collapse here. And now if a nation is moving into a default nation, what happened is amount for sika at that bank no sanka. Because money is what moves around and is circulating into the system. And or mine is yet me jina now. So it is a secondly chronim war. Let's just say in the end, no. In the end, no. Minimum me no. Kakranwa ewa bank no. Ye kosi ye kwa ji adia yen san konko kan. Because abani be hiya ye sika. So what you say? No wait timidi but more than I say ede ama aso a protect or no into who sika no I say wo no wo ka so wo de koto wo invest wo de koto treasury bill na ho afa aba mfa so de ama wo na nkeja wo adwuma nkakra wo didie no nya ho nkakra atafren aban no sisi wo sika no de say haircut no be bad ya na say wo sika na ye 10,000 wo be ko bank no wo nya 10,000 be ko na 8,000 and on side aka and me atati audios bebre ya aunties, ya sisters, ya nuanom, ya papa no mo, ya wofa no bi o call bank o kwakoyi sika. E so sika na da no. Say 20,000 da wa. Na so pe sika no 15,000. You see nya 15,000 in pom fama no. E mo bebi nya 6,000. E bi nya 5,000. Ma me bi de kra de Joy FM kra report. O so call bank. Na o call bank na o so kwa akopɛ ni sika. The catcher and says Sikano or Nisikano, they are 2 data bank. A year 10,000. Ye not 10,000 in farmer, they be 8,000. The interest now, what investment now, why you know? Ye not the interest in farmer. No, so Kimudimunya me interest in Mamia. Farm 10,000 in farmer. Mean to me, mo bank or no minimum D in Getaho Subium to the Mon family 10,000 farmer. 10,000 so bank is Munya, 8,000. And also, okay, move for me 8,000, man. If we bank na 8,000, yeah, the above bank and a boss. We need a friend banking haircut. So you see clearly what the president promised. He said there was not going to be any haircut. The reality is that local banks are there is haircut. So this particular government, we know anything they say, it's not what a year happens on the actual grounds. In Tiabeka Chow said there is not going to be any haircut. That is their words, just to please the international bodies, to please the international countries. But the reality is, while we are Ghanaian in a drum, now we call commercial banker, we see Canada on 1 cent. So the question is, will you trust Ken Ofui Atta, any Ekufuadua? From time they be some no woman this, will you still trust them? Are you still going to trust them? Because these are people who told us that we were not going to go to even to the IMF. What changed and what happened? These were the people that told us that they were not going to operate a family and friends government. What changed and what has happened? These were the people that promised us to say they were going to operate on a lean government. What changed? What has happened? So clearly you see that their words, they don't even honor their own words because they don't respect you and I as a citizen of the nation. And this is the same people that have come today telling us that there is not going to be any haircut. Now, thankfully, one economist or the assembly atuya, pardon me, whether this is a code sanity. The one is an ya CPT kakra. and our coffee kakra. Yentie Ken Ofui Atta ne num asem. Na me wi maybe I'll be reading Gabi. Makacho said Gabi is what? A British Swedish national. Menya show so kura Ghana passport. Do you know the air cost nyina no? Ne ma ente Ghana. So the country is dead kranwa and shut down affecting the beer. Because the man moti kro papa so. Yentie Ken Ofui Atta no ne mu asem. Na ye me reading Gabi the Ukraine Makacho said, don't believe them. Don't believe these people. Don't trust them. Trust. Eddie, many be massa uncle Fui, because woman can't, especially Ken Ofui Atta. Tino.
In the budget statement presented to Parliament on November 24th, I announced the government will undertake a debt operation program. The broad contours of the debt sustainability analysis has been concluded, and I'm here this evening to provide some details on Ghana's domestic debt exchange, which will be launched tomorrow. A Senate debt restructuring parameters will be presented in due course. Under the domestic exchange program, domestic bond holders will be asked to exchange their instruments for new ones. Existing domestic bonds as of 1st December 2022 will be exchanged for a set of 4 new bonds maturing in 2027, 2029, 2032, and 2037. The annual coupon on all these new bonds will be set at 0% in 2023, 5% in 2024, and 10% from 2025 until maturity. Coupon payments will be semi-annual. Our commitment to Ghanaians and the investor community, in line with negotiations with the IMF, is to restore macroeconomic stability in the shortest possible time.
This is a person who said he was not going to IMF. Now, listen to what he's talking about.
And enable investors to realize the benefits of this debt exchange. The government of Ghana has been working hard to minimize the impact of the domestic.
It's a big lie. Government of Ghana has not worked any hard. These are thieves. They are thieves. Working hard means they are stealing more. They have not worked hard for the Ghanaian to benefit from the hard work. So they are lying. Again, yet to us.
Debt exchange on investors holding government bonds, particularly small investors, individuals, and other vulnerable groups. In line with this, Treasury bills are completely exempted and all holders will be paid the full value of their investments on maturity. There will be...
That is a very big lie. A big lie that Treasury bills are exempted. It's a big lie. You see, let me tell you something here. You know, you've heard about the story of the colonial masters. Say, womo ba Ghana, actually no the Bible, ebe dada yen, and womo ria in gold. What is a Akufo-Addo and co they do? And say they operate with this system. Say we will become soft with our lyrics, and then we will lure you people into thinking so we are helping you, when in actual fact they are killing you. That is this Akufo-Addo's government. It is a family cabal. Eya busia. Another busia has oma tenasia che, oma bre, ma opposition. It coming into power no. Whatever they would do to sustain that particular family, make them rich, and lord themselves over us like the way other countries where our family who dictate the destiny of the country. No? That is exactly what they are doing. So when they came, first of all, the PDS trying to make sure that they will what? Have the main access to our electricity revenue, generation revenue. No? One person many access. So they created something called PDS. They brought us the banking sector. They collapsed the major banks who were doing well against their banks. Data Bank was only one office somewhere in Accra area, oh baby. Unamon and at the Braka side, oh baby. But today, all branches everywhere. Because they felt intimidated by the GN banks. the UT banks, the uni banks. So these people are deceitful men and women. And now listen very carefully. I said it, and I'm going to say it again. It is only a fool who will trust this Ken Ofui Atta. I'm telling you, it is only a fool. This is why this is a 1 minute. You don't put on your thinking cap to trust these people. They have collapsed Ghana. Ghana's economy is dead and gone. And that is why they are freezing hiring of nurses, doctors, teachers in next year. Yanko high teacher be yanko for police be. They know what they have done to the Ghana's economy. But because they use the Bible to attach their words, and because you are being blinded by religion, and because you are someone who have allowed your ethnic jingoism, your tribal bigotry to cloud your thinking, they play on those levels. The Bible kakrabe kata yensem no. The tribalism kakrabe fraya sem no. So that you as the Akan, you will feel that this MPP party is your party. But really and truly, ask yourself, how many development have you seen under this MPP government in your regions? That is how they operate. What do you say? It's a system that they bring division, divide you with their deceit, with their lies, and then they rule you. And before you realize, and that is where the economy is at the moment. Ghana's economy is dead. Yeah, Kano. When we were saying it, when Dr. Ren, freedom fighters were talking about it, you people thought we were doing some bidding for NDC. And today now, we come and we say we are bringing third force. NDC people are also against us because they don't understand. They don't understand where these young men are going with the message. The message is Ghana first. The message is educating and emancipating your mind to be aware of people with such character. Because these are the people with this character that collapsed the dream in 1966 when the torchbearer, the Pan-Africanist, the Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who God gave him the wisdom to lead us to the promised land. These people, their fathers, their uncles, their aunties, connived with some foreign agencies to overthrow Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So we could not realize our potential as a people. Because Nkrumah was telling us to believe in the Ghanaian. And that is why in 1957, he said that the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. It was not a joke, because he was talking about the belief system. But these people don't believe in Ghana. They don't believe in Ghanaians. So whatever they do, they don't do with something with the belief that oh yes, they are inferior people. And that is why we have gotten to where we are today. And that is why still as I speak to you, their family members are holding British passports. They have not denounced their British citizenship. They have not denounced their Swedish citizenship. They've not denounced their American citizenship. Ken Ofui Atta sitting down there, no American passport, and he's your finance minister. When you're the United States of America, Ken Ofui Atta when you're Ghanaian citizen. So he will collapse your economy. Because in the end, when he collapsed the economy, he will go to the land of the wise men, the land of America, where is a land of many opportunity, that even if you have not even attended a classroom before, you can become a rich person, because the land gives you opportunity, gives you a platform, a system for you to also thrive. These people have collapsed our economy. Kojoto. And they come with Boko and some and Nadabi near the Bible to tune. Oh, Nyankopon, Umamiya president, Messi Cathedral Mount. 4 years, Messi Cathedral. 4 years, a bit 6 years, 7 years. Cathedral has not been built. You are still a Christian, believing in him. What is wrong with your brain? What is wrong with your mind? Can't you see that these people are deceitful people? Can't you realize that these people are men of deceit? These people are the snake that the Bible tells us. These are the people. These be they that came to kill, to steal, and to destroy. They have stolen monies meant for roads, monies meant to build hospitals. They've collapsed businesses. Let me tell you, if I, Dr. Ren, become president, these people will face firing squad. Allah wallahi. If I, Dr. Ren, become president, these men, these people that have stolen Ghana's money. Because, let me remind you, a champion was shot because, according to the 1979 regime, they believed that General Kutu Champon embezzled Ghanaians' funds. What have these people done to us? Have you forgotten about the COVID-19 saga? Have you forgotten about the amount of millions of USA dollars that was the taxpayers' money that was used to go and purchase these drugs? Have you forgotten? These people don't deserve to be among us in society. Let me tell you, if you have forgotten, Great Britain did not become great just like that. It became great based on examples, based on men and women with moral, high standards, with characters. They did not build Great Britain with people that were stealing left, right, properties that belongs to the nation. No. When the coal mining was working for the Great Britain, they used the coal mine to build their country. And that is why you are safe. You live in UK. You are enjoying the country. You go about, do your daily activities. No, you think it just came overnight. You think some angels from heavens above came and built Great Britain for them. No. They built it with men with integrity, men with character. In 1957 to 60 thereabout, if you are found as a government official stolen any money meant for the British government, your fingers will be chopped live in front of people. It was not a joke. He told us when the fundamentals are weak. The CD was exposing the then government. What have we seen under them? What have we seen under them? And because you are a Muslim and Bawumia is also a Muslim, so you think, let us break it with Bawumia. You are a fool. Let me not say you are anything else but a fool. Because they've collapsed the economy. They've collapsed the economy. Ghana's economy is now collapsed. It's collapsed. Forget what Ken Ofui Atta is saying. Forget him. Don't be a fool to trust these people. Don't be a fool to trust them. Forget him. I am telling you, say he has collapsed Ghana's economy. If you like, let us go to any court of the law in this world. Any court, I will stand there with him. Any court, let us go. They come to United Kingdom. Some of them are British citizens. They can take us to court. We will be there to let the white people understand how these people have destroyed the nation. And that is the reason why you see our sons and daughters going through the desert, going through, trying to be on the boat to come to UK, trying to be in Italy. It is not the wish of the Ghanaian, if the Ghanaian has a job in their country, to be sailing and living their better weather, the fine weather, leaving their families behind just to come to Mempendusa and get to Agadez or wherever. We come here, we say we are looking for greener pasture. In our country, the grass is greener, yet the people are suffering. And yet we want us to come and believe in the non-entities like Ken Ofui Atta, the foolishness of Ken Ofui Atta. I am telling you as a citizen of Ghana, I am saying to you clearly and loud and clear that these people leading you have British passport, American passport. They are not citizens of the country. I'm telling you. They came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. They are empty. Don't trust them. You are only a fool to believe in Ken Ofui Atta. You're only a swine to believe in Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government. Even his own people don't even go to parliament anymore. His own MPs don't even have trust in the finance minister until they were given some monies. They use money to buy their minds. that we're talking about? That there's not going to be any haircut. The haircut already has started. Oh, the haircut has already started. The days ahead is not easy days. I'm telling you as a Ghanaian. You think I wish to come and talk evil about Ghana? You know how patriotic we are. You know how we love Ghana. You know why we argue in the corridors of power for our country. You have no idea how we love our country. But let me tell you, we live in the United Kingdom where men of wisdom build their country so that we, sons of Africa, can come and we even have shelter. When I was coming to UK, I did not bring any house. I did not bring any car. I only brought any one or two pair of trousers and some shoes and some designer clothing. As foolish as I was, thinking that designers will give me honor. But when I came here, I realized that no, the white man has given his sons and daughters honor. What has our families given us back home? I'm talking about our leaders. What have they given us back home? They always continuously give us shame. Continuously. Our leaders give us shame. You think life is not a race. Why are we saying human race? We are racing with the Chinese children. We are racing with the American sons and daughters. Our children back home in Ghana are racing with the English daughters. And that is why they will become slaves to them. Because their leaders in the UK are people who are looking for the better future for the unborn generation. I'm talking about unborn citizens. What about we? We allow ourselves for non-entities like Ofui Atta to be given power and to mess up power. And you think it is not a Christian affair? You think it is not Islam affair? Before you will go to the heavens that you so desire to go, before you will wish to go and sit and dine with Jesus Christ, before you think you will go to see God up in heaven, remember the water problem that you will drink. The prices of water is determined by the government in power. Remember that the food on the prices on the market is determined by the president that sits in the seat of government. So before you will go to heaven, you will drink water. You must eat your fufu and abenkwa. And these are political matters. These are not Christocentric matters. These are not Islamic matters. These has nothing to do only with religion, but also politics. So be interested in Ghana's politics. Don't be afraid. Share your mind. That is how we started. That is how our sons and daughters can speak their mind in the land of the foreign without fear or favor. Because over here, free speech is entertained. Free speech is allowed. Because if you don't speak, we will not know what is inside your head. As a matter of fact, if I am in a group and you don't speak and you don't talk, you become a suspect. Either I leave the group or you leave the group. Because anybody who does not talk has another ulterior motive. So that is why we need to speak and let other people know that we are not happy with this silly non-entity governance. A governance where we have gold, but we cannot even feed ourselves. A government that we have even arable lands, yet we remain poor. A governance that we have the diamonds, yet our roads are bad. A government that we have everything, but yet we are always around Europe begging for arms. Do you think that, ask yourself, who does the Europeans also beg? We are always begging them. Ask yourself, who do they also beg? We are always out there, disgracing ourselves. We are always out there, showing ourselves and disgracing ourselves. Don't believe in Ken Ofui Atta. I repeat, don't trust Ken Ofui Atta. Don't trust him. He is a person who should not be trusted based on the many lies that he told the nation. Don't believe in Akufo-Addo's words. They are empty, they are shallow, they are hollow. Don't trust them. And I repeat, this is Dr. Red, I repeat, don't trust their words. As we always do. We will come and educate you. We will come and inform you. And we'll come and speak the truth to you. And that is the things that we need to understand. And that is why when we speak, and we open the eyes of the Ghanaians, you see the people that are thieves Those sons and daughters whose uncles are thieves, they will come and insult us because their uncles have to steal to take care of their warfasses. Without stealing the nation, what the money is meant for roads, those silly non-entities will not get their uncles taking care of them. So today, what we have started, opening the eyes of Ghanaians, you think that is their wish? No. They want you people to remain in the darkness so that in the night, they can steal your natural resources. Were we not in Ghana, where a ship of cocoa went and never returned? Are we not in the same Ghana? That the president promised that he was going to cut his expenditure, and later on we found out that it was all but deceits and lies. Are we not in the same country? That they promise us of free water, free electricity, and in the next month they said that we should go and pay. Now, water and electricity is not free. And yet, when they are on the platforms, they said that when COVID-19 came, they gave us free water. This is the people leading you. Now, I ask myself, why do you trust people like this? Is it because you yourself, you are just like them? And so when they are even lying to you, you trust them? Is it because you have become like them? That you believe in their deceit because you also, and not because you are like them? Let me be honest with you here. We all would have wished Ofui Atta would have succeeded. I've got marks to show. Some of these people that come under our Facebook, YouTube to insult us, they were not there. They were not there. And this is what we need to let people understand. That we will continuously open the eyes of Ghanaians. We will continuously open the eyes of Ghanaians. And this is what we have to understand. That if Ghana is a country that is going to be built, we need men with character to lead the nation. We need men and women who are willing to sacrifice for the nation. Sacrifice for all the 16 regions. Not sacrifice for particular regions. No. We need a Ghana that will work for everybody, irrespective of your religion or your educational background or where you were born. So today you see when freedom fighters talk, NDC sympathizers will come and insult us. MPP people will come and insult us. You know why? Because these two political parties put together have spent 40 good years. And even more, if you add MPP, they spent even 50 years. Put them together since 1982. Jerry John Rawlings to 2022. Is it not only two political parties? Is it not MPP and NDC? Tell me the truth. Is it not MPP and NDC? I will not stand here and tell you that they are the same, because even their names are not the same. So I will not stand here and say they are the same. I will not. But I can tell you truly that they are below performing political parties, below average performing political parties. Yes. I will not say they are the same, but I will say they are below performing political parties, below average. Why do I say so? Look at the many development that we are struggling, infrastructure deficit that we have. Do you think it's only MPP that brought the infrastructure deficit? No. Do you think it is only NDC that brought it? No. They could have done better for us. But because of ethnic jingoism, tribal bigotry, we let it overcloud our brains to think and ask questions. You think we that we live in Abuja that we talk? We can decide to stay not to talk for anybody. But we are here because we have seen the light. And whoever is in the light will let your light shine before men. And that is why freedom fighters, we are allowing our light to shine. And when we came to London, I in particular, I have not seen any child in UK that goes on the street selling orange to pay for their school fees. I have not seen it before, ever since I came here. I have not seen not even one child go with bucket looking for water to fetch, to bath before they go to school. I've not seen one. If you've seen it, come and tell me. So if we are telling you that over here there are systems put in place to help not only the citizens and the nationals, but even foreigners as dark like me, believe you me, we can also do it. If we put away this tribal bigotry, this away political parties that have overclouded our brains and we cannot think, we can do better. Because I believe in the Ghanaian. And yes, the Ghanaian are doing it in UK. They are making the impossible possible. The Ghanaian in America is making the impossible possible. In Australia, in France, in Germany, in Qatar, in Dubai, in Libya. But one thing that back home, we have allowed it to creep into our hearts is for we to say that, look, at the end of the day, all that freedom fighters are talking about bringing a third force, that people are so angry with Dr. Ren. And by the way, the third force is my idea. I'll say it boldly. If you hear any third force, it's my idea. It has nothing to do with my members, none of my members in freedom fighters. It is my idea. And yes, third force will come. So if anybody who does not believe in the third force, don't worry. Concentrate on your political party. In the end, whether Jonah swallowed the whale or the whale was swallowed Jonah, there was what? A swallow. So we will do what is necessary to open the eyes of many Ghanaians to understand the necessity of being part or participating in politics, so that these men and women in the NPP will not take us for a ride. Look at what Ghana is now. Are you happy? Even if you're an NDC member and you want Mahama to come, do you think when Mahama comes, the economy that has been destroyed to this particular era, Ghana is going to become America all of a sudden in the 4 years under Mahama? No. Let's face the fact. Even if today Ghanaians vote for Mahama, the 4 years, do you think is enough for Mahama? You will come telling me, Dr. Ren, 4 years is not enough. Let us. So when we are preaching, there are some reasons why we are where we are today. One of them is the bad constitution that enable these people to be rich at the expense of the citizen. Join us. Share your ideas. Open your eyes and speak. We are in this country, conservative party. Their own political party. People are conservative. They speak about it. They speak when things are not going well. They talk about it. How come when you are in Ghana, MPP, things are going wrong, you don't want us to talk? When we talk, you say, hey, we are NDC. And when we come and we talk about NDC, hey, they are MPP. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? Anyway, enough said. I came here this morning to let you understand. And before I wrap up, let me wrap up. As I told you, I'll be reading about Gabby's tweet. Gabby tweeted this morning, and he tweeted at I think 3:57 a.m. These days, Gabby, I'm sure he does not even sleep. You understand me? Yes, we call Uganda. It's a phone to mean that. Anna, a phone soon to mean that. This is what Gabby said. He said, there will be no haircut on the principle of your domestic bond. That is what Gabby tweeted. So what Gabby is saying is, "Isi kanu eda bank no, enya de aban no, yekoji aban ne betete esika so." Eho, ana ayetio a champion or a PhD. He has PhD in economics, in banking and finance. This is what a champion has to reply. They reply the man Gabini. Was it that is not true, boss? The finance minister said treasury bills are protected into bracket full redemption, but other local debt instrument into bracket example fixed deposits, bank debt holdings are to be what exchanged for instrument with different maturity dates and coupon payment. So there are implicit haircuts. What did the economists they catch? That is why I'm telling you, say don't trust these people. Everything they will tell you, the opposite is what they are doing. When they say become a citizen and not a spectator, when you become a citizen, they will send police to come and arrest you. When you speak your mind, they will send police to arrest you because they are opposite of what they say. They are men without character. Okay? They are people without character. So for us, we will speak our truth. For us, we will go on and educate. For us, we will go on and press on. At the end of the day, all that I seek is a change of government come 2024. And inshallah, if third force is the one that is going to do it, inshallah, let third force come. Inshallah, if there's any other political party that wishes to do it, let them come and do it. But I hope and pray that you will listen to these words from us, that we seek for the best for our great country to do well. So you also have to push it, share it. If you cannot share the video, discuss with people. You discuss with other people. Discuss with everybody. Because in the end, if Ghana becomes a best country for us, our sons and daughters will not go to Libya. They will not go to Dubai to be beaten, to be forced under slavery, to be doing things that they don't want to do. They will still live in their country. They will work hard, but it is better to work hard back home and enjoy your hard work in your own country rather than being maltreated in the land of the foreign. Ebushia, we seek nothing but for Ghana to prosper. My name, of course, is Dr. Ren. And I paid the senior winning. Meda Obibias said, Ubetie Dr. Ren. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't believe these people. Don't believe Ken Ofui Atta. Don't believe Akufo-Addo. Trust. Do not put your trust in Akufo-Addo. Do not put your trust in Ken Ofui Atta. They are people that are deceivers. They will forever deceive you. So they will not. Don't waste much of your time. Mame Fanchia Kasiema Ekia Frane. Washemi Efri Nyansafo Krum Germany. Kennedy and so Dorothy, Tracy, Eric, Esibonting, or Yaminsha, Union Musene stars, Yaminsha. Munim say, yeah, see a stars. Yeah, they just stars. What you see? Prince MP, Chiawa, Abu Sule, Michiao, Samson, Eric Apia, and Romson Coxon, Big Boss. I greet you. Tracy, Austin, Rita, I was Slovenia, and also Eshe Free Nyansafo Group. Sway, and Dawn, and so Eshe Williams, Sunday, and so Eshe John Boache, and so Eshe T. Ebusia, Redia, Medamas, Ebedin Komo, na Yatua. So Francis, hey, Lydia, yes, Yusuf, and so Eshe, so and Prophet Frank Oche. Prophet Frank Oche says, oh, Ghana, a won't be a Father, give us our daily bread. But we do you care? Father, give us our daily bread. And you're part of your prayer point is because and answer for Ashishe me. I mean, French Yakasian so ma Evelyn, if you are share on YouTube, Sanso and Augustina Arthur and a France deke on the minute yardin on also name yardin, but the beauty of democracy and on what you say, the beauty of it is say, you can insult me. I've told you I'm not above insult. What you say, yes, you Christ to and whom am I? So feel free. These things doesn't and come quote in Puna come shed. We will speak the truth to power. What do you say? Ameria one, which y'all, Zigma and Sumicha, Steven and Sumicha, Samuel Aban, Black Family, and a Kofi GH. So Eba Facebook. Thank you so much. Have a blessed week. Be hopeful and please, if you are spending it, spend it wisely. What you say? If you are spending it, spend it wisely. What you say? because the days ahead, what I say, the only thing that stops insult or the only thing that cancels insult is results. If our leaders give out results, you will not hear people insulting them. They should be more responsible rather than thinking about insult. Our leaders should be responsible rather than concentrating on insult, because the only thing that cancels insult is result. Assalamu alaikum, malaikum salam. Thank you. God bless you all. Till we meet again. Akbe kakakakakaka. Thank you. Hey, that's right. Yankwe. Only a fool will trust Ken Ofui Atta. Do not be a fool. Don't put your trust in Ken Ofui Atta. Why? Why? Don't put your trust in Ken Ofui Atta. Bye-bye.